So,
Exactly.
who knows what they're going to come up with.
Sorry. Great. Okay, questions for Genie?
Genie, what was the upshot of finishing with Australia and the hype around what you achieved over there? How long did it take you to come down from Cloud Nine?
Well, I was happy with how I did, but I was still disappointed because at the end of the day, I lost in the semis. It's not like I won the title, so I was proud, but definitely was just I got back to training, pretty soon after, and was working on a few things right away. So, I just tried to go back to normal as soon as possible, which is what I did. And just have to deal with a few more things, but it's part of the job, and I'm happy to take it.
The point really is the confidence something like that would give you as you look ahead for this year.
Yeah, for sure. It showed me I belong, at the top level of the game, and I can play on big stadiums and really count on my game when I need to in big matches on big courts. And, I love playing in front of a crowd and things like that. So, it just gave me confidence that I can progress far in a big tournament, and, I want to do even better at the next one.
How hard was it, the turnaround from Fed Cup and then having to fly all the way to the Middle East? It was a tough swing for you.
Very tough, and I think it's a decision I would probably make differently in the future. It was one of those things, but I always loved playing, so I just wanted to go and play and try, and you never know. I felt like I was playing well, and if I could get on a good roll, you never know. So, but it was definitely tough, obviously with the flight and the time difference and things like that. But those are not excuses. I still lost. I lost to some good players though. They can play well on good days, and but it was good. It really showed me I still have a lot to improve. So, just I put my head down, got back to work, and I'm trying to do a different kind of tournament this week.
Three service return winners in the first game must make you feel good in terms of getting into the match.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant like when they say service winners, like when the person's serving and they kind of return it. Yeah. I mean, that was my goal, to be really aggressive, and I knew I could do it on her serve as well, and I wanted to do it right from the beginning. So I think I got my message of being aggressive across, and I'm happy I was able to continue that way as well. And even with my serve, I think I did well, kind of controlling the points right away.
What's your fastest serve in the tournament?
I don't know.
Has anything surprised you since the Australian Open?
Um,
Is there something you read or
well, I try not to read things and stuff like that. But I mean, when I went back to Montreal, obviously the attention was a lot crazier, and just getting recognized a lot and stuff. But it's nice. People mostly just say, we're proud of you, and good luck and congrats. And so it's just nice to hear that support, and happy to see some kind of continuation of some traditions everywhere I go. So it's really cool.
On that point, what have you done with the menagerie of Australian stuff to
I have made a room just for them. No, I don't know. They're probably still in my suitcase somewhere. I haven't really unpacked, but I don't know. I'm gonna do something. I'll wait till I collect a few more. Hopefully, I can still collect a few more, and then we'll see. But it's nice to see it continuing. I don't know if these are American animals or what, but the Australian ones were special because they were Australian animals. Now it's just kind of a free for all. It's like anything. In Mexico, I got 4 angry birds, so you never know.
More questions?
What are the conditions like in terms of your game?
Here?
Especially going into playing around New
Yeah, the hard courts are a little bit slow, I think. But I played in Acapulco last week, and I think they were a bit slower. They were pretty slow hard courts. So I like it coming here, and I think the ball travels a bit faster in the air as well. So I think it's a good thing for me, who likes being aggressive and things like that. So I'm going to really just try to be aggressive and move in and finish the points. I tried to do that a few times today, and it's really important for me to do that, I think.
Were you able to follow the match tiebreak, the Federer Bobrik?
I wasn't really following the tiebreak, but I did hear when they announced his name, and it was hard for me to keep my focus, but I tried to.
how long does it take you typically when you arrive to a tournament?
I'd say probably within a day or two. For me, I don't know. I'm not super picky about things, and with my racket tensions and things like that, I just kind of go on the court and okay, you got to play with whatever it is. So I usually don't worry about it too much. It's not something I can control, obviously, the court surface. So I just try to play, adjust to it as soon as I can, and kind of deal with it, whatever it is like.
Last question?
Rani's such a good retriever. What kind of a challenge is that for you?
For sure, it will definitely be a challenge. She's a consistent top 10 player, so she's very, very solid. I played her last year in Acapulco when it was on clay, so that was definitely different. She really likes getting the balls back. I know she can probably hit some good angles too. She puts a lot of spin on the ball, so I'm gonna be ready to try take it early. That's really my game, and but be ready to battle as well. I think it'll be a different match from today, so I'm gonna expect that and just keep trying to be aggressive, especially on the return as well.
Great, thanks guys.
And this one smells like vanilla for anyone who cares.
So we'll just kind of sail over next week.